Welcome back to JavaScript tutorial. We already discussed about the functions and function related things, and in last day we discussed about the variable scope like global variable, local variable, what is the locally blocked variable. So in this video we will going to discuss about some anonymous function, means this is a function related topic and we want to discuss about that things. Right now, what is actually anonymous function? Anonymous function are function that don't have a name, right? So simply if you just use the function, suppose just write function, 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 this is the keyword, and just complete that things. Means we don't provide any name. Normally we did like this, means function some function, okay, or my function, okay. So this is actually the function name, but anonymous function have no name. Simply let's use that function keyword, and this part will be the function body, just like we have discussed in the function section, okay. And now how to access that function? An anonymous function is not accessible after its initial creation, okay. So I just created that and I refresh. The function statement require a function name, but we not provide a function, so it's just created but it cannot be used. It can only be accessed by a variable. Suppose if I just create a variable, suppose let's say data equal to function. Now if you just refresh this, you will get no error, means if anonymous function is successfully created, okay. So what is the purpose of data? Actually all the thing of this function is stored into the data. So if you want to access this function, we can simply call data and we'll get the things, okay. So simply just write or just call the data, okay, and this will actually call. So write something so that we can understand what actually coming. So simply write console.log, and this is anonymous function. Right now if you just refresh this, so you are getting the output, means anonymous function still you need to call explicitly, and just to access this data as a function we are getting this output, okay. So if I remove this function keyword, it will not work, okay. So it is not work. I need to say that this data actually referring a anonymous function, that the reason we need to write this parenthesis. Great, okay. Now if I just going to pass any data to the function, just like if you pass any data to the function, or if you want to make some calculation or something, so you can do that. So simply I will create, suppose let's say I am passing some name, and here I just passing some value, suppose learning points, okay. So here I just going to print that things. So we know the template literal concept, so simply write welcome to this template literal, so dollar curly braces, and just print the name. So simply refresh this, welcome to learning points, means we can pass any data through the parameter to the anonymous function also. Let's say if I want to calculate something, suppose I just passing some data, and let's say I want to pass two data 10, 50, okay, and let's calculate this. Let receive this, so num1, num2, okay, and here simply write welcome to not welcome to here, so simply write sum is, and here write dollar num1 plus num2, and simply refresh, sum is 60, okay. So we can do all the things, and we can set the default parameter also. So if you not pass anything, so that you will get the default things, means I not passing any parameter to the second parameter, I am not passing. So simply refresh this, we are getting 10 as by default it's working. So it's just like a function. Now if you want to set the anonymous function will run automatically, means we don't need these things also. So simply if we use set timeout and I want to execute this function after 20,000 millisecond. Okay, so simply in this way write this, and I am not passing anything to here, and simply write welcome to something. So write welcome to learning points, and I don't need to call this explicitly, it will call after 2000 millisecond after. Okay, so simply just refresh this, you will get the output. Yes, it's output coming, welcome to learning points. So in this way we can also call the anonymous function. We don't need to call separately. Another thing, if you want to execute your function automatically, so here I just provide the data and we just calling from outside. But if you want to use anonymous function, if you want to run anonymous function automatically, so simply just write a function, and now here we need to define that, and you want to make the self-executed function. So simply refresh this, you will get welcome to learning points. We don't need to call separately, right? Actually this function is self-executing. And another important thing, that this type of function can also be passed as an argument to other functions. So how? So let's say numbers, and I just going to set some numbers like 1 2 3 4 5 anything, right? And now if I just going to print all those things using the loop, simply write numbers, and simply just call a for each, and I will get all the numbers from here. So simply inside the for each, I want to call a anonymous function like this. Suppose let's say function, and I'm passing some number. Okay, and here I will write the code, means inside the block, means inside the for each, inside the function block, I will just going to print the number. Okay, so here just notice that this is the numbers, this is the array, and I want to pass this number to this anonymous function. And if you just console that thing, so simply write console log and number, you will get all the number when the loop will execute, means 1 2 3 4, in this way we will get. So simply refresh. So numbers dot for each is not a function. Oh, what's the problem? Actually the e should be capital, means this is the keyword, that is for each, and if you just refresh this, you will get the number. That means for each method takes this anonymous function as an argument, right? So this is all about anonymous function. So we can understand why anonymous function is using, and how to call, and how to create self-executing anonymous function, right? So still, if you have any questions about this video, please comment in a below comment section. Next day we are going to discuss about another type of functions, that is the arrow function or fat arrow function. This is the most used things when we going to use any JavaScript or JavaScript related framework in our upcoming days. It will need very much. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.